Hello, I'm from agriculture, grew up in agriculture, where reality does matter. So I'm going to try to tell you something that's important. And that would be that there are 8.2 billion people supposedly on this earth, depending on who you ask. And that means if we kill a billion people, there's still 7.5 billion people left, or 7.2 billion people. That's a line of people standing a little bit more than a yardstick apart, center to center. That's 8.2 million kilometers long, or 205 wraps around the Earth at the equator, standing on water. A lot of people. And we stand, there's supposed to be 5 billion acres of land, agricultural land on the planet, and 2/3 of that is for crops, and the other third is for pasture land and stuff. So that means that we stand almost 2 people per hectare of land. 2, almost 2 per acre. And that acre of land has to support all the life that is not human. And of course that comes out of the sea, which is being polluted and poisoned and nearly extinct itself because we wrecked the habitat underneath the water. So they don't get to survive. And the big trawlers, they take every last fish in an area. And that means what little bit escapes has to feed the predator fish that come along to survive. And so they don't get a chance to repopulate. Or in other words, reality says we're not going to eat much longer. And reality says, just like in Mexico City is supposed to run out of water, 22 million people supposed to run out of water by this fall, 2024. So change is required. There's so much change required it's not worth listing. But this homepage tries to get a start with that, and it allows you the idea that we could create our own law, we could create our own world law. We can solve some problems at least on our own, and if we don't, the world will go extinct, because that's what we chose. That's what you chose. We have to curb the population count. No more increase in population, because if we don't, we starve. And it's not a case of feed the people. It's not a case of just go get some more to eat. There's not going to be anything to eat, because we have overrun the world. Humanity has overrun the world. So you need to understand that, and you need to understand that the human answer of history is men create war. And they're going to do that with our future, because there is not a lot of choice. They're going to run out. It's either me or you. We have to have resources, no future. And that's that. And to solve their problems, the university leadership, all leaders have a diploma. That university leadership decided that we'll just let the children pay for what we do. That was their answer. And of course then there's the genetic people who are trying to create a new nature by dissolving the old one with chaos, believing that evolution will just bring back something else. And 3 doctorate students told me, well, it'll just bring back something else in a billion years or so. Well, do you want to wait? And they're absolutely wrong, because there is no evidence for evolution. None at all. The best they have is this looks like that. That's it. There's nothing else. This looks like that. That's their answer. It doesn't work. It's not real. And it's just not going to be the future. It will be hell on earth. And then we have the university physics department, which is trying to ignite atoms on fire. That's literally what they're trying to do. They have tried fusion, which is a complete imagination, a fantasy, and a delusion. And you'll find some reasons why that's so on this homepage. And there's 10,000 different things that have to be changed, or our world will not survive. You can believe that or you cannot believe that, because it doesn't matter. What you believe does not matter. What is true matters. And the evidence all says we're going to go extinct if we don't change. And that's the facts, believe it or not.